So, next crown I need to get is Pochis. And not quite sure how this fight's gonna go. I'm gonna guess I'll need a health potion. Maybe a magic potion. I don't really have much else to equip, so might as well equip another magic potion. Let's not equip that, in case... I don't see how I could use it by accident, but... looking to save as much HP as possible since I don't need to fight most enemies. And just realizing Pochi cannot use the boxing glove. So we'll see how this fight goes. Okay, here we go. See if I can remember the path to get through. From what I remember, path is always going to go through some enemies. Don't think it's down, is it? Maybe it is. Yep, this is looking familiar. I need to get to the bottom layer there. So we have the Jumps of Doom. Didn't quite make it. Didn't realize there were this many keys on this path. At least I have many keys to spare. Right, there's got to be a ceiling somewhere that's fake. I think. Okay, got more hidden walls. There's Seven Castle Forest. I have played the NES version. That was quite a ways back. I'm guessing you have too. So this is one of the changes is Pochi's theme song is completely different. Alright, I could have sworn that would have been the way through. Checking for even more. Oh, maybe I need a... There we go. Hold the A button. Beer Weekend's treating you well. Is this the path forward? There we go. Had to find all the hidden paths, and now there's even more. When I played through the NES version, I did go a different route with the characters. So I'm tackling the bosses in a slightly different order. Tried it, but got a little lost in the labyrinth. Understandable. I don't think I beat it until my, like... third serious attempt at beating it. I'm pretty sure the crown I want is right over there. Expensive shop. Like that's a little bit of a you're not supposed to take this route thing. What is this? That's the crown. What is this? That's a mimic. Catching up on house stuff before lunch. It might not seem like much life lost, but I probably should take advantage of the end here and see how this fight goes. Boss is probably gonna do a lot of damage. Take every advantage I can get. I'll have to use another key here. See how this goes. Okay, it's like a one-hit death. It's not great. Gonna be a little more... Alright, this is already not gonna go well, I can tell. Alright, there was a little nook in the NES version where you could sit on the bottom left and I think avoid boss damage. Okay. I have to buy another health potion. Ooh. I might as well follow it down. So another change with this version is the second through fourth bosses have different boss music. In the NES version, they all have the same tune. At least this is a not too difficult route back. Just gotta remember all the fake walls are. Yeah, the screen scrolling, or lack thereof, just takes some getting used to. Especially when like trying to map. Because you don't know it's still part of the same area until you're like 2 squares away from the edge. Alright, I don't know why sometimes I can fall through here. Oh, maybe it's because I'm falling from too high. Let's get too much acceleration and then can't make the ledge. Yeah, I'm not sure why the music is different. I can't imagine them just cutting a few tunes to save space. Would that really have made that much of a difference? But then again, there's also some other like structural changes as well. So maybe they did run up against some space concerns. There's enough of, I've already forgotten where I'm supposed to go in here. There's plenty of, like, scans of the MSX version in the manual, so maybe it has some details about the specifications in that. Okay. Your Twitch app died while I was talking about the music being different. I was thinking, because there was, along with the music changes, there's some structural and graphical changes. So I was just vaguely guessing that maybe they had some space concerns. Take a free key. I think what little I saw of the MSX2 box was that it was retailing for, I think, 6,800 yen. No, I don't want the shop. clear a path. Round 2. The few equipable things Pochi could use, the wand might work. We'll see how quickly I die here, and then if not, I might switch to the wand. Just to get more range on my shots. Woohoo, that's a bad thing. Oh, he came up here? Okay. Well, that was unexpected, and now I'm dead. I didn't make a dent in his life bar at all. That's not a good sign. Let's try that again. Okay, we'll try the wand. For more range. Backup potion for magic. Health potion, because I'm sure I'll need it. Might need to be very careful about my magic usage here. Because the wand will take twice as much magic for every shot. At least the shots are reactable. Like a reasonably slow enough speed that I can shoot them down. This tune kind of feels more like a something that would be at home in Super Mario Brothers 2 or something. Feels a little odd for this. At least from being used to the NES version. Yeah. Super Mario 2 on Game Boy or something. Like that ladder in the middle of the hallway that has no purpose. This part always trips me. Oh, was that the right way to go? think it was up here, or maybe it was. It was. I can kind of guess it's going to be more likely in the spots that have, like, multiple blocks. I don't think that's the right way to go. There we go. Okay, quick stop at the inn. Okay, next attempt. Oh, could I just sit down here? Nope, probably not. And I'm regretting that choice already because I don't think I can easily jump out. Oh, those are spikes. A little bit of a shame that there's this gigantic boss room and you don't really get to wander around it in the fight. Right, not accomplishing anything yet. I'm dying. Maybe I should run to the right. And dead. Alright. It's kind of a unsuccessful attempt. Didn't even get a single hit in. I was hoping I could... actually, maybe I should test that out. How far does this reach? Like, 2 squares. Not great. It's better than 1 square. And I think, technically... I don't need to use Pochi, but it would be challenging, I think, to use anybody else. Could be wrong on that. Because all the enemies in this path do extreme damage. I do have the armor, but that would use up 1 spot right before the boss. So I don't think I can get to the crown without touching at least one mimic. At least with the previous boss, it was flying and I could park in a spot where it wasn't going to run into me. But here, that might not be possible. Especially considering it hopped up into the upper left nook. Maybe on the bottom right, there would be enough of a difference between the floor and the ledge that I could stand down there and shoot up diagonally. Getting faster every time. Forgot to stop at the end at the last second. Thankfully, I'm able to navigate away from the crown. That one key isn't going to be that much of a difference. Oops. I've used up all my magic. Okay, I was at least able to get some hits in. Boss got stuck in a spot where it could not hit me, or I did not have enough magic. Maybe I can sneak 2 magic potions and no health potions. Because I didn't even use up the health potion there. Thankfully I have 2. Not sure what the trick was to get him stuck in that spot, but just navigate away from those just in case. I think they only auto-use when I'm out of magic anyway, but rather not find out the hard way. Like that time I kept accidentally using the warp crystal. I was probably attacking a little too frequently, but then... I mean, the boss shots are not necessarily gonna line up for when the boss is jumping, and don't know if there's any way I could make that more economical. And if I don't get the shots out of the way, then it'll block my shots. So you just gotta keep firing. At least with Pochi it's auto fire. Bit unusual for a game to have like a natural ability to avoid all enemy attacks without needing to use any kind of a resource. I wonder if there are any other games like this that do that. Alright, not breaking my speed record from previous attempt. I blindly stumble through the walls. Yeah, this was not a speed run. It's a survival run. Up for battle. I'm gonna avoid using the rod until I get closer. Oh yeah, the speedruns that do sequence breaking. I think the only trick I remember from those is there's a... Alright, anytime it wants to get stuck in the nook is just great. Alright, this is not working out. Oops, didn't want that. Alright, that didn't work. There's some way to get him stuck in the cave. I don't know if it's random or dependent on my placement. But back to the speedrunning and sequence breaking, there's like some glitch where like you pause just right in midair and you get another jump. So basically You get free high jump with whichever character you want, wherever you want it. Not sure if there are any other tricks, but it definitely looks like one of those games with a very fine line tightrope they're walking with. One slight mistake and then you're gonna die in a boss. I guess even beyond sequence breaking, that would give you the opportunity to use characters in areas that they wouldn't normally be able to navigate. Unless there's some kind of trick around spikes, then Mena, I think, is the only one who can get through Mena's area. But for the others, I think if you had that, you were using that jump trick, then at least they'd all be able to navigate the mazes. I think when I played the NES version, I also got that boss stuck in that same spot. It made it easy to rain shots down from above. Yeah, that's how Ray's approached that boss fight. I don't know why I went away from the ladder here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can... There's not a safe spot on the screen that I can just watch the boss behavior. So I could try that if I get the screen scrolled forward enough and then retreat. Would that give me an opportunity? Just park it here. Alright, I do have to hit some of these shots. They're not all going to disappear. Alright. Trying to save magic when I shouldn't. That doesn't seem to be working. Alright. Trying the observation route didn't work. I don't think I can stand there either. Like there's not enough range for me. Guess I need to get close and then retreat when it looks like he might hop up onto the ledge. That would be like quick contact damage and I wouldn't survive that. Just hanging out on the left wasn't enough to get him trapped in the nook. Because the enemies there can jump just high enough to reveal where the hidden passage is. I think as far as games that have hidden passages, this one does a good job of adding enemies on most of the screens. As a clue for the player. Yep, there's definitely nothing up there or down there. Free money? A little mystified by these enemies that die off of a simply making contact. At least they're not doing continuous damage to me or to another member of the family. Top off on life. Do this just because I don't want to Okay, I can do that. As he jumps forward. A little bit of magic savings. Hey there, Audio Eric. How's your weekend treating you? A little slow on the draw there. Oh, I see a nick taken out of the life bar. It's a good sign. Alright, this is gonna be close. Oh, this is real bad. Yeah, that was probably the way to do it, but I was running low on magic, and there's no way I was going to be able to beat it with that much magic left. But I think that's a winning strategy. You just got to be more careful about using the rod and not using the rod. So, going pretty well here, Audio Eric. Getting a little bit better strategy figured out on this boss. I'm curious if you've ever played any version of this game. Dragon Slayer, aka Legacy of the Wizard. Give this another try here. Yeah, somebody else was saying it seemed like on Twitch there was a kind of a resurgence in popularity for this game. And we weren't quite sure why, but maybe it's something that just kind of flew under the radar of the various bigger name games of the time. And with like kind of a general explosion in the Metroidvania genre. recently. People are coming back to games like this that kind of have that same gameplay mechanic. So Seven Castle, only heard about it because of Ren and Hungry. I remember some bits and pieces about this in like Nintendo Power, but it didn't get like the big coverage. I don't think there was any kind of complete thing that they might have like full spread or anything like they gave to some other games. Uh, I mean, there is also, I'm sure, I don't want to cast unfounded accusations, but I'm sure there was, ooh, hold on a second. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but my router had fallen over. Probably got some cat assistance on that. But going back to my speculation that there could be like a marketing component as well. Like if they are unsure that a game is really gonna be like a big seller, they may not give it that much coverage. It was weird because it must have been like off balance for a while and without any actual contact by anything at the moment. It just decided to fall over. Okay, see how this goes. And the really bad thing too is that just killing the boss is not going to be enough. Oh, I missed my opportunity there. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. Potion 1. Keep shooting. There we go. Alright, I didn't even take a single hit. And I've got a potion in reserve. I just had to find the right strategy and find the right spot. Let's talk to Grandma and get a really long password. And then save the game so I don't have to remember that really long password.